I grew up inspired by the great explorers of the ocean, people like Jacques Cousteau. Back then, the sea was full of life, overflowing with mystery. But by the time my children reached the age when I first discovered the ocean, what they inherited was a very different world. Reefs collapsing, fish disappearing, entire ecosystems unraveling. I realized that traditional conservation model, the one we had used for hundreds of years, was failing. Nonprofits, paper parks, grand announcements that looked good on a map but did little on the water. It wasn't enough. If we were going to protect the ocean, we had to do something different. That realization gave birth to the Odyssey. Conservation can't rely only on donations and goodwill. It needs discipline, performance metrics, the resources powerful enough to match the scale of the problem. At the same time, we can't simply draw arbitrary lines on a map and call them protected. We need to understand what truly makes some places thrive while others collapse. Why is one reef pristine while just a few kilometers away, another is dead? The answers aren't always climate change or overfishing. Sometimes it's something deeper, something hidden. Odyssey is our platform to go out into the world and find those answers. We sail a wooden boat across oceans, not only as an expedition, but as a living laboratory. We seek out the last primordial seed banks of marine biodiversity, the extraordinary places still untouched. We study them to understand why they endure. We document them through science and through film because showing the world what is still out there is as important as measuring it. We share these discoveries with younger generations, with local communities, and with anyone who still believes that wild nature has a value. But discovery is only the beginning. Our mission is also to create lasting protection. That means moving beyond charity, finding ways for biodiversity to have real tangible value in the marketplace. Today, carbon credits are fragile, dependent on politics. But biodiversity has something far more powerful: genetic diversity. Within these reefs and ecosystems lies the code for resilience, the building blocks for medicine, agriculture, and innovation. By taking inventory of this genetic wealth, we can reveal its value that industry already recognizes and invests in. That is the foundation for a self-sustaining conservation model. But Odyssey is more than science and economics. It's an adventure. On board, we are a tribe: scientists, sailors, filmmakers, dreamers, all united by a common purpose. We dive into pristine reefs, meet different cultures, cross oceans, and rediscover what it means to be human in wild places. For me, those movements, watching young people with a spark of discovery in their eyes, sharing meals, storms, laughter, are as important as the data we collect, because conservation is not just about protecting ecosystems. It's about inspiring people. It's about remembering that life is not meant to be lived through algorithms and screens, but out here in the infinite possibilities of the real world. This is living. This is Odyssey. The ocean is our planet's beating heart. Its health defines our future, and yet much of it remains unexplored, unprotected, and undervalued. Odyssey is a journey to change that, to rediscover, to document, and to create new mechanisms that will protect the last wild places for generations to come. We invite you to follow our voyage, to be part of this story, and to help us build a future where biodiversity is not only preserved, but celebrated as the most precious treasure we have. Because if we succeed, our children and their children will inherit not a diminished world, but one full of wonder.